Alrighty, guys, it's Saturday, April 29, 2023, and this is my Major League Baseball free pick video here today. And of course, guys, I'm coming fresh off a 4-2 day of my 6 personal sports bets on my website yesterday at patreon.com/BrockPage. And I'll explain a little bit more about the difference between what I do on my website and what I do here on YouTube in just a moment. Now, if you wish you could access those winners I just mentioned yesterday, your best bet is to join my full access, all-inclusive Chairman package on that site. Chairman members get full access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, guys, you also get access to my Chairman podcast every single day as well. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. And what I do on my website is actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I'm actually betting on personally. I'm currently 3-0 my last 3 Major League Baseball tier package plays on that site as well. And that MLB package is a membership that I offer on patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, if you sign up for that package here today, you're going to get access to that membership for the next 30 days. And of course, as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start off with the O's-Tigers Game 1. And that'll be a 12:10 Eastern first pitch. Both teams are minus $110 with the total at 8. Dean Kramer for Baltimore, Eduardo Rodriguez for Detroit. And even though Ed-Rod's look good, he's got just 1 win on this season and a losing record. This Detroit lineup also can't hit for shit. They're dead last in runs per game at the plate. They're facing Dean Kramer, who's 2-0 with 19 strikeouts. This Baltimore lineup's also in the top 5 in the American League in run production. Austin Hayes is hitting a team-best .301. Meanwhile, Cedric Mullins, he has a team-best 21 RBI. Now, injury-wise, Austin Meadows is still out for the Tigers. And when it comes to the total, Detroit's seen a handful of overs at Comerica Park this year. Meanwhile, Baltimore's nearly 70% to the over in their road trips. Give me the O's minus $110, over 8 runs in Game 1. Next matchup, Buccos, Nats, 105 East. Pittsburgh's minus 145, totals 9. Rich Hill for the Pirates, Patrick Corbin for Washington. Now, Corbs is just 1-3 on the year with an ERA close to 6. The Nats are also a bottom 3 run-producing team at the plate. They're facing Rich Hill here today, who's fanned 22 batters in 26 innings. These Pirate hitters are also averaging nearly double-digit hits a game on the road. Brian Reynolds is hitting a team-high .301 with 20 runs batted in. Meanwhile, Jack Sawinski's got an OPS in the thousands. Now, injury-wise, Rodriguez still on the bench for Pittsburgh. Dickerson, Vargas, Kieboom, and Pineda still out for Washington. When it comes to the number, Washington saw a handful of overs at Nationals Park. They also went 60% to the over in their last 10 meetings with the Pirates. Give me Pittsburgh minus 145, over 9. Next game, Royals, Twins, 2:10 Eastern start time. Minnesota's minus 230, totals 8 runs. Bailey Ober for Minnesota, Brad Keller for Kansas City. Now, Keller's definitely run into some control issues this year. He's walked 19 batters in just 25 innings. He also has a couple of losses on the year along with a 1.48 whip. And even if he has a good outing, he might not get the run support he needs. The Royals are scoring fewer runs a game than any other team in baseball except for one. Now, they're facing Bailey Ober, who's got a 1.59 ERA through a handful of innings. This Minnesota pitching staff's also striking out 10.2 batters a game at Target Field. Now, when it comes to the injury list, Kyle Farmer's still out for many. Drew Waters still in the IL for Kansas City. When it comes to the total, Minnesota saw overs. They saw over 60% of their home games stay under the number. They also went 82%. Wow. We're seeing a lot of unders, guys. I can't spit it out because I'm so excited about the under. Minnesota, they've seen Over 60% of their home games stay under the number. They also went 8-2 to the under in their last 10 meetings with Kansas City. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. Give me Minnesota -1.5, under 8. Next and final breakdown for the video. Mariners, Blue Jays, 307 East. Toronto's -250, totals 9. Kevin Gausman for Toronto, Chris Flexen for Seattle. Now Flexy's a miserable 0-4 with an ERA close to 9. And even if he has a good outing, these Seattle hitters have certainly struggled. They're in the bottom 5 in hits per game at the dish. They're facing Kevin Gausman, who's punched out 41 batters in just 31 plus. The righties also got an ERA in the 2s along with a 1.01 whip. Now this Blue Jays lineup, they're also in the top 5 in the American League in run production. Matt Chapman's second in the league in batting average and OPS. Meanwhile, Guerrero, Bichette, and Merrifield, they're all hitting well over 320 respectively. Give me Toronto -1.5, over 9. With that, guys, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Give me Baltimore -110, over 8 runs in Game 1. Pittsburgh -145, over 9 in Game 1. Minnesota -1.5, under 8. Toronto -1.5, over 9. Atlanta -175, under 7.5. Chicago Cubs +115, over 9 runs. Cincinnati -155, under 8 runs. Cleveland +1.5, over 9. Detroit +1.5, under 8 in Game 2. Houston -1.25, over 7.5. Pittsburgh -155, over 9 runs in Game 2. San Francisco +1.5, over 15 and a hook. That's that Mexico City game, by the way. Yankees +1.5, over 8.5 runs. Milwaukee -150, under 8. Tampa Bay -140, over 9. Colorado +$1, over 12.5. With my next and final free pick for the video, give me the Dodgers -150, under 8. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.